TransAsia Airways ATR fleet still suffering problems. Last month, the tragic crash of a TransAsia Airways plane in Taipei grounded the airline's entire fleet of ATR-72 turboprop commuter planes. According to the company, rigorous safety checks have since then been conducted on all the planes. Less than 2 weeks later, TransAsia's ATRs were back in the sky, albeit not without some trepidation from staff and commuters. Over the Chinese New Year holiday, there were a few alarms involving the now infamous ATRs. One flight received a call to check for fuel leaks after ground staff noticed large wet puddles on the tarmac where the flight had docked to pick up passengers. To the relief of everyone on board, it turned out that the giant wet splotches were just water. Another flight bound for Penghu, a small offshore island chain, experienced what the pilot described as a sluggishly turning propeller. Mid-flight, the left propeller began to rotate slow enough that passengers peering out their window noticed the reduced speeds. However, a few minutes later, the engine made a coughing sound and returned to normal function. How reassuring! TransAsia Airways apologized to those passengers and the ones who were delayed as a new plane was flown from the main island to replace the plane with the sluggish propeller. ATRs are the workhorse of short local flights and used around the world by many airlines. They were grounded in America by the Federal Aviation Administration as commuter planes due to performance problems in icy conditions and have slowly been phased out by most American airlines. However, they are still used as cargo carriers in the U.S.
Your smartest, most insightful comments can win you $100 only at TomoNews.net.